Hello guys, this is Mr. Also Forex, and I think this is trade 5 of the 100 trades challenge, right? So yeah, as you can see, this is Euro USD right about here. This is Euro USD, and I actually took a sell. And as you can see, Euro is actually buying, by the way, but I would explain why I took the sell. So real quick, let me just quickly go to the daily. There's a past price action that I called right about here on Euro USD. Come on, please be fast. Ahead. A fair value gap and a protected point. Or protected point is the part that took our liquidity. Any thing that takes our liquidity is protected for me. Price came, broke structure, then took our liquidity. And I had the fair value gap, so I know that price will actually react from there. And price got there, as you can see, that is that. So let me just go to the 15 minutes quickly. I don't want this video to be too long because it's going to be long, so I don't want it too long. So let's do some analysis, right? On the 15-minute time frame, you can see this. It is very clear. Price did the same thing that he did there. Price is in the buying momentum, right? A lot of traders tried to buy from here. He took them out, manipulated them, then bought. Makes this point protected. Price did the same thing here. Let me just take this out because you will not be able to see it. You will not be able to see it. Price did the same thing here. Took this point out. Price took this point out, as you can see. Took this point out and bought because a lot of people wanted to buy, but they were fucked. And bought. Now price is currently where it is at the moment, which is, where is the candle? Here. Price is currently here at the moment. Now why did I sell? You might be asking. Well, first off, I noticed something. What did I notice? I noticed that okay, price tried to buy, but it failed, broke structure. Right? Price tried to buy, but it failed, broke structure. And I was like, okay. But then something caught my attention, which is this indecision candle right about here. Right? So at that moment, price was around here, and this indecision candle caught my attention. I was like, okay, this might be something. Plus the past price action that I investigate, I was like, okay, this might be where price will start selling from, right? But before I could actually take the sell, price needs to get here, do some certain things before I could actually sell. And price did come there and do some certain things. And what did price do? Let's go to the 5 minutes so you can be able to see what price did. Yeah, this is the 5 minutes. Let me just zoom this out so you can be able to see what price did. So price came here and sold off immediately. Now this was yesterday's price action, by the way. But real quick, let me just explain so you'll be able to understand why I took today's sell. So price came here, sold off. Apparently, I should have sold from this point in time, which is yesterday. I should have sold from this point in time. But then I noticed something that this point in this low here is actually a protected low. Took out liquidity, then broke structure. So I was like, this price might actually get here and fake me out. Or price might actually this demand zone. There was actually a demand zone that um price could fuck me up with. And you see, price did actually try to buy, but then sold. And yeah, I needed price to break this point before I could actually say I want to see a sell. I want to sell this market. So price did break this point yesterday and gave me an inducement. I think New York section. Am I right? I think New York session gave me an inducement. Right? Price did give me an inducement during New York session. And my point of interest was around this two supply. Either this indecision candle or this protected point here. You see, one thing about protected point, you need to understand this. For a protected point to be called a protected point, either it took out incomplete pullbacks, right? Incomplete pullbacks, or it took out external liquidity, and in this case, it took out an incomplete pullback rather than FEG index. So yeah, price took out that incomplete pullback. I had this as my point of interest, but price shanked me right about here. This is an inducement, by the way. I'm saying it again, an inducement. Price took out the inducement and shanked me, literally shanked me right about here. No wahala. So obviously I could not trade anymore yesterday because your session was over. So today, right? Today, what the price do today? Oh, my battery is low. So what the price do today? But before I could actually know what price did today, I actually need to analyze what price did yesterday. Now price gave me all this nice structure, right? Price came, created a new high, manipulated this high, then broke structure right about here. Before breaking structure, it left an inducement, right? And one thing about me is before I can actually take an inducement, I need to make sure that inducement and whatever PR I'll be choosing has a fair value gap. So I scale to the 3 minutes. I scale to the 3 minutes time frame. Okay, I think where is come on sort of network issues. Please hold on for network, okay? I scale to the 3 minutes and voila, I found something very beautiful. I found this indecision candle right about here. I love this indecision candle a lot, so please don't blame me. I really love indecision candles. They are really good. So price gave me this inducement. I was like, okay, this is what I'm going to sell from, right? And take my trade to this external here. So price came here, although something I would like to tell you. I took two trades. Actually, I took two trades. So price shanked me here. I was expecting this to be the mitigation of my inducement and the mitigation of my other block, right? So price did what? Price, hold on. I said this space was protected, so I have to make sure it is outlined. So price did what? Price shanked me, did not tag me in, and broke structure. Doing that, after breaking that structure, it created everything that I like to see. Everything that I like to see, right? It created everything that I like to see, which is fair value gaps, inducement, and all that goodies. So he did that here again, but I could not sell here. I could not sell. I was hoping, you know, we only, what's the word? We only anticipate in the market. We don't really truly tell what the market wants to do. So I was still anticipating for price to get cheap, and price still came here. Did all this thing that I like. Took out liquidity, right? Price came, took out liquidity, making this point protected high for me. Right? Price took out liquidity, making this point a protected high. After doing that, it came, created a small incomplete pullback here and took it out. And price was here at that moment when I saw all this price action. So I, out of impatience of waiting for this guy, I took a buy. I am a sell. Sorry, yeah, I took a sell because but this is a low probability setup because there's no indecision candle actually. There's no indecision here. So I took a sell. I tried taking a sell from here, right? From this block here, this Marubuzu candle, whatever they call them. From this candle here, and this, mind you, I called this. So this was like a medium and an average probability setup, but I just wanted to take it because I wanted to make money. And I took that, and as you can see right about here, price shanked me. But yeah, as usual, I made sure my risks. That's why Mr. Also Forex. I make sure my risks is managed, properly managed, right? And I did not close this limit order on this trade. I did not close this limit order on the trade. Let me short it, as you can see, an SL. So I did not close this order on this trader about here. And as you can see, or as God we have it, because the market these days is just doing too much. And as God will have it, price sold beautifully. Not beautiful, actually, this is rubbish. Because I don't know what this mitigation just started mitigating. Well, beautifully, still beautiful, made money. So price sold to this point. Like I said, you remember I said I wanted to take it to this point in price. Remember I said I want to take it to this point in price, right? Oh yeah, I wanted to take it to this point in price, right? What am I seeing? I saw something. Okay, it's nothing. Remember I said I want to take it to this, like this external liquidity, but unfortunately I closed right about here. I felt like it was already getting, all this rubbish was already getting to me, right? Because I actually re-entered about here. I re-entered another trade about here just to pile up what I was making. Right about here. I entered another trade right about here, but as you can see, price took me out for break even, and yeah, psychology got, I don't know. Well, it is what it is. Trade was managed. I believe trade was managed perfectly. So yeah, this is I think this is, I mean, a 1 to 7 RR trade. This is a 1 to 7 RR trade, as you can see right about there. So yeah, and that is how this trade went for today, which is trade 5 of the 100 trades challenge. And yeah, see you guys in trade 6. I hope you guys enjoyed. This is the first time my video is more than 3 minutes. So if you enjoy this kind of videos, do well to like, share, and subscribe to this YouTube channel so I can drop you more detailed analysis like this. And if not, I'll just keep sticking to my 3 minutes and tell you how I entered and all that stuff. So yeah, peace.